Seiko gives the doctor the various things that she found. She's like, oh man, the doctor, he's so cool. Munakata, Chihiro's dad is so cool. Oh, that right there, that is what we in the business call a bullseye. Good day, good peeps on their fine day in the year of the Radiance Toon Link. Dave, Bravo, Dave, Anomaly, and Omakaris, if you have any information, please, we're looking for. We need to find them. But in any case, I'm the United States Aviator. Welcome back to another phenomenal episode of the Dangan-lympics, and today it's Archery. In the... There we go, Dangan-rampa, Hunger Games, Dangan-lympics. Y'all are used to it at this point. We introduce everyone who's here. We did, for the first 3 weeks of OCs being in here, we get the report cards going on. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody who's here. First and foremost, you know the vibes at this point. We got 10 people per team this episode. Well, of course, Team Monokuma has the advantage still because both singles champions were drafted to Team Monokuma. That could change. That could very much change if Chaos reigns once or twice this episode. That being said, let's get the show on the road. Let's introduce everybody who's here. We can't dilly-and-dally, we can't belabor. We got Team Monofini represented this episode by Jotaro, Chihiro, Hiroko, Mikan, Tag Team Champion Chiaki, Nagisa, Mahiru, Komaru, and starting us off with the OCs, we have, created by Anthony Sub, aka Side Killer, it is Pietro. And Pietro is the ultimate repairman survivor. Apparently, shortly after the repairman began his reign of terror in the AWE, he attacked Pietro's hometown, leaving Pietro as the sole survivor, beaten up with a missing arm. I don't know, that doesn't sound like my repairman. And if it was my repairman, then you know, your hometown probably had it coming. He then vowed revenge on the repairman, but he didn't know the repairman's name, so he simply calls him Black Blob with chest eye. Well, in order for you to get revenge, we gotta find him first, so someone find my boy. But as we continue on, we have a returning Aria, aka Aria Lee, created by Kitty Bubbles 23. The ultimate online content creator, sharing that talent with, lo and behold, twin sister, who may compete in the future. We'll have to wait and see. But let's scroll down. We have Team Monotaro today. We have Fufumi, Kaito, Corey's in the house with Mukuro, Fuiko, of course our sharpshooter, Chisa, we've got Taka, we've got Nani Chiaki, and then we move on to the OCs. We have Verkel, Meister, Constantine, created by Kira/Charlotte, the ultimate gang war survivor, which sounds pretty metal, I'm not gonna lie. But that's not the only OC. Representing Team Monotaro, the red team also sees a returning Kyra Asatha, created by Nicholas, the ultimate librarian, also returns, and the artwork there by Mackenzie Co. And I'll tell you what, we must keep on keeping on, because we have Team Monosuke as well. Munakata, Sakura, Kazuichi, Makoto, Mondo, Nekamaru, Hajime, Kurakuma, who's on Team Monosuke, don't forget about that. And let's go ahead and peek here. Also, it seems like a Constantine brother. Valerian, Florin, Emilian, Constantine, created by Oxus, the ultimate playboy, is here. Playboy? I mean, you know what? Do what you do. I'll tell you what. But we also have a returning Momo Rusakov, created by Jackie Mackie 101, the ultimate Broadway actress, will be assisting Team Monosuke this season. Check out Jackie Mackie 101 at Instagram. But we go on to see Team Monokid, the blue team today, sees Leon, who, you know what? I gotta say, he's probably got a pretty good aim on him. I think he might be able to hit a bullseye or two. But we got Himiko Ryoma, Gundam Tanaka, Junko, Dr. Taichi, Seiko, Masaru, and some more OCs. This time, Dmitry Dragos Konstantin, created by Oak, the former Ultimate War Medic. Fair enough. would honestly sounds like would be good in helping someone get to be a gang war survivor, I'll be frank. But you know what? Doesn't even like the conflict, just here to have a good time and I think read a fantastic book. But also there we see Alex returning yet again. Alex Masachuye, created by Josephs, the Ultimate Mechanic, is here yet again. Go and check out that fantastic work by Heiwa. And then we move along to Team Monodam. Team Monodam sees Monodam, their leader here today with Kibo, Izuoi, Maki, Togami, Tengen, Kyoko, Miss Monica, and a returning Rose. Rose Kennedy, created by Jurassic Elephant 7, has seen success in these games and wants to do right and win a gold medal too. The Ultimate Fantasy Writer returns yet again. And alright, I'm gonna be real with y'all, this one confuses me a little bit. This is Blue Cotton Ball, created by Righty, the Ultimate Music Producer. I mean, look. So look. Your name's Blue Cotton Ball, but that ain't blue. At least I don't think. Has my whole life been a lie? I'm not sure, but I know who would lie to me. Monokuma, a part of Team Monokuma, and the rest of his team is here with Kanon, Haiji, Nagito, Izuru. Team Monokuma has a whole bunch of troublemakers. I just came to realize they have a whole lot of troublemakers, huh? Regardless, Izuru, Kokichi, Kotoko, Crazy Oko Extra Large, Tiki, our champion, Murasaki, our OC champion, and then 2 more OCs joining the fray as well. Do, created by Mizuki, aka Acto, the Ultimate Toy Maker, is here. Not the first toy maker we've seen, but this one's trying to do it right, get himself a big victory. We'll see if that works out. And a returning Yayoi Hinagiku, created by Sei, the Ultimate Gardener, is back. You see that plant on the head, you see those gloves ready to make the skilled shots. Check out Simple Sheep at Instagram for that fantastic artwork. And we've gotten through it. We've gotten through our OCs, and you can check all those OCs out in the description. There it is. I was like, it's down there. Oh, I guess if you're looking on mobile and your screen is like sideways, it could be over there or over the... Look, YouTube will just toss it somewhere, and by the time that this comes out, they might move it somewhere else for all I know, but there are other things we need to take care of before we start this episode that will slowly descend into madness. And the first thing we must do is find out if these will be for any titles, because in 3, 2, 1, singles wheel has been getting a little bit chunky. How chunky can it get before it hits? We're gonna find out. It could hit today, and if it does, oh, I should probably fix Kibo. Because that's not Kibo, that should be Kiba. We'll do that after I spin this wheel. And it would be fitting if it hit no, it didn't hit today. No, it did not hit today. That is untrue, but I will be changing Kibo in just a second. I very much will. However, that's not the only wheel that we spin today. Murasaki could, as I switch over, be forced to defend those titles in 3, 2, 1. Could be forced to defend that OC championship. And while it's a relatively small chunk, it will be increasing every 3 weeks that OCs are in play. So not next week, but the week after that, this wheel gets a little bit bigger, a little bit heftier. And does it hit today anyway? Oh, wait a minute. Nope. No. Not quite. We thought for a second, but that will not be the case. So, while I change Kiba, make your picks. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Make them in the comments, because your comments are important, like this one, like that one. And as I change old Kibo to Kiba, much like this one right here, and I don't know if I've ever done this one before, but I gotta say with certainty that this is the best comment. It's by me, acknowledging Paimon. So if y'all would please put your ones up and acknowledge her. That's right. Acknowledge her. That being said, let's get the show on the road. I'm gonna make my picks. You make them too in the comments first, second, and third. And while you're making those, make sure to put your ones up and acknowledge Paimon. Respect her. I think we're gonna see a sweep for the first time today, and I think that sweep is going to be a result of Team Monokid, actually. I think it's gonna be Dr. Taichi first, I think it's gonna be Seiko second, and I think it's gonna be an OC. I'm gonna take Alex for third. Those are my picks. We got no more time to waste. We only got time to proceed. Thank you very much. And as we go on with our 62 tributes, let's see what chaos will unfold with everyone harboring a bow. Shall we? I believe we shall. And as the tributes down to their podiums, the horns fade out sound, and you know what? I wasn't sure how I felt about the dots. I thought that they might be like a little too distracting, but you know what? I think they work out pretty well. I think they work out pretty well. The other option that I was thinking about doing is putting a team, and I still might do this in the future, so I might not say that. I might not say it yet. Regardless, what I will say is the horns are sounding, so horn bearers. Oh, they're sounding. Oh, they're sounding. The horns. Thank you. That being said, shall we go on? Let's do it. Azuru finds my climate change remote immediately. That seems like a mistake, Azuru. Usually it's weather that makes you very unfortunate. Rose does her best to avoid Tengen, fair enough. Rose, that's that veteran instinct. Makoto is not sure of the horrors. Knows not yet the horrors that are yet to come, my gosh. Corey. Twitches uncontrollably. Nagito's found a table. Somebody's gonna go through it. Just you wait. Junko's had enough. Junko's now enraged. He's mad. Kurokuma keeps trying to tell a joke, but always falls flat. Blue cotton ball. BCB. Spot something shiny in the distance. Kanan finds a sword, shiny and sharp, a rather nice find. Kyra wants to make her creator proud. Leon can't take his eyes off of Junko. Fair enough. I believe that. That seems rather in character for Leon. Tiki and Chiaki compliment each other's title belts. Look at that, across teams but still respect for the champions. Kyoko gets something she shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pains, rest in peace. Mahir thanks Chiaki for being there for. Master wonders about the future. Virgo practices pulling his bowstring back. Alex gives the doctor various things that they found, and the doctor builds stuff out of it. It's soothing watching the doctor make neat contraptions out of those scraps. You would think that Alex would also, make some pretty neat contraptions too. Hajime, except his shadow as Hajime gains the power of Persona. Valerian doesn't really know to, but finds himself having to get rid of the blue cotton ball. I hope that the blue cotton ball didn't catch off in the comments, didn't pop off in the comments, because the blue cotton ball is indeed dead. Ripperoonie. Dimitri accepts his shadow's Dimitri and gains the power of Persona. Do tries to kill Hiroko, but Hiroko retaliates and kills him instead. Rest in peace, Do. Why'd you have to do it to him, Hiroko? Monokuma. Looking for an easy out, Kiba just wants to be helpful. Hiroko doesn't care much for this place. Crazy Yoko Extra Large picks up Hajime in between her fingers and throws him into the sky. Oh gosh, she's not just Crazy Yoko Extra Large anymore. She's extra large. Oh no! What have we done? Oh no, Mukuro just found a dimensional scythe. Oh no, what have we done? Yayoi remembers how much she misses Do, sobs quietly. Could bring her back. Himiko wants it to be over already. Kazuichi places a new feather on his hat, his pimp hat. Komaru is ready for target practice. She has a shotgun. You have bow and arrow. Why not use that instead? Archons do Gripagel and Pietro. Granted Electrovision. Hifumi admires Taka's decisiveness. Monica, Makoto, and Mikon grab their instruments and practice together. Nagisa tries to keep on a brave face for everyone's sake. Murasaki attacks Makoto from behind and strangles the lucky boy. Haiji steals my soundboard. Wait, how? It's right. Oh, it's gone. Izio uses the mysterious assassin to knock out Mondo and Fuyuko in order to put death colors on them. Monodam attacks Nagisa right in front of Mahiru. There's nothing that Mahiru can do. Sadness. Nani, Achiaki, and Chisa, their fingers touch by accident. They both blush just a little bit. Something inside of Munakata snaps. He is now fighting for what he believes in. Oh, he's a hero. He's holding out for a hero till the end of the night. Sakura attacks Nagito and Crazy Yoko Extra Large from behind, killing them both. Sakura has been on a warpath the last 2 episodes, and you know what? Given the challenge that faces her in just 1 week's time at AWE's Friday Night Inferno, I don't blame her. Go kick some Hilda butt, Sakura. Jotaro finds a rat in the cave, feeds it some fruit, feeds some more rats as well. Jotaro now has an army of rats at his disposal. Taka catches a strange glow in the corner of his eyes, has an ancient scepter now. Arya attempts to kill Taka, but Nanae Chiaki intervenes to protect him. Unfortunately, Nanae Chiaki perishes in the attempt, and after betrayal, Kokichi and Monokuma team up and murder Yayoi. Team Monokuma, you need the points! You need them, come on! Goodness gracious! A vicious tiger charges Gundam, who surprisingly shakes his paw. That's not really that surprising, I'll be completely frank. Fuyuko won't give up so easily. Chiaki lays the title belt on the ground, grabs Kanan in a headlock, but Kanan has the wherewithal to reverse it into an RKO out of nowhere onto the title belt, breaking Chiaki's neck. The tag team champion is out of this one. Mondo feels strong enough to handle anything. Maki is glad she can rely on Tengen. Can you though? Can you though? Can you though? Ryoma draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Kotoko attempts to kill Monodam, but Kiba intervenes just in time. Kiba had to kill Kotoko to protect Monodam's life. Goodness gracious. Kotoko was so excited to see the sheep too, and look what the sheep has done. Mikan sobs quietly. Tengen has found a table as well. Nekomaru knocks out Kyra in a fist fight. Death collars on them. Momo also gets the power of Persona. Chisa seems unshaken by any of this. Dr. Taichi finds a slingshot. Nobody using their bows, but Seiko sweeps up the footprints. She's sweeping. Around the cornucopia, Togami feels protected by his wealth. Chihiro, this could be a genius idea, and Kaito feels dapper. In that new dapper suit that he has just found, we've lost 12. A solid 50 remain, but it's still anybody's game. But as you take a gander, I don't see any blues. Team Monokid, they're kind of rocking right now, and the ones who had the advantage, that's a big ol' yikes, but it's a Claire de Lune 4. Kyoko, Blue Cotton Ball, Do, Hajime, Makoto, Nagisa, Nagito, Crazy Yoko Extra Large, Nanae Chiaki, Yayoi, Chiaki, Kotoko. Yeah, not a single blue. Very good on Team Monica. That was the team that I was like, they're gonna pop off. If Team Monica sweeps, y'all gotta acknowledge me. Y'all have to acknowledge me. They're not gonna sweep, they're gonna get out first. Let's proceed. 50 left. Next round C's. Alright, well, we've already lost somebody from the blue team. Komaru reloads her shotgun just in case. Taka has made some mistakes but wants to do right by Team Monotaro. He's only lost one person. Haiji spots Masaru in the distance, draws his bow, arrow flies off straight and true, piercing Masaru's heart. Nekomaru looks up at a tree and sees a mistletoe hanging above. Junko whispers something in Leon's ear, but he's a bit too innocent to understand. Kyra fires an arrow at Gundam, but misses. Now people are using their bows! See? Seiko cleans up Chiaki's rotten corpse. She's sweeping. She's cleaning. Valerian challenges Monokuma to a duel. Monokuma bites the dust. Mondo feels horrible for failing Team Monosuke. Rose picks up Alex Newton lying in various places. Dr. Taichi gathers ammo for his slingshot. A well-placed shot by the doctor. With his slingshot hits Sakura in the head with disorienting force. Sakura becomes a little bit dazed. Kurokuma has found a table. Monodam can't wait to kill again. Izuru sets down a trap. Will someone get trapped? Someone will. Just look a couple events further down. Fuyuko and Kori conspire against Taka. Goodness gracious, Togami. It's ready for target practice. He says, screw this bow, I've got a laser gun. I don't know if that's tournament legal, but I'm gonna allow it. Monica puts a death collar on Kori while he's asleep. Kiba gets trapped in one of Azuru's traps. That was a stupid mistake. Now all he can do is buy and hope to be free. Archon C grips still in the pimp, and he's got a Dendro Vision Hifumi. Really just hopes that he doesn't have to harm anybody. Kokichi finds a little bikini, puts it on. Jotaro commands his rats to ambush and bite Gundam and Azuru to death. Dang, I didn't think Gundam would get attacked by rodents. You hate to see it. Himiko accepts her shadows. Himiko gains the power of Persona as well. And speaking of Persona, in a couple events down after Murakata patrols vigilantly, and Pietro summons a shock so powerful it fries Nekomaru alive. Dimitri levels up that Persona from Free to Freela, immediately having a potentially devastating maneuver. Kaito and Mukuro come at Rose from both sides, taking her out. The veteran experience couldn't stop you from two, or I guess one former champion and a former agent of chaos. Momo summons her persona, uses Sai attacking Tiki, leaving her dazed with a splitting headache. Corey gets cocky rather, ends up dying from a stupid mistake. Chisa feels sorry for Kiba, frees him from the trap. I mean, yeah, it's a sheep. You gotta free the sheep. Maru's on the verge of a nervous breakdown. The Archon gripping and Murasaki, she's got a cryo vision. Izuyoi finds my climate change remote as well. Good on you, sir. Arya finds a rocket launcher. That's gonna end well. Oh, right, I forgot that we definitely have a dimensional scythe in play. Oh, yikes-a-doodles. Virgo looks around for stuff to scrounge. Leon doesn't understand what's happening. Mikan does something really cute. Chihiro tries to build a tank out of sticks and rocks and succeeds. Awesome. Alex steals Chihiro's tank while he's asleep. Kanan swooshes the air with her sword. Swoosh! And Mukuro slices her scythe, opening a dimensional rift. Spire style kicking Taka into the despair dimension. Hiroko wonders about the future. Tengen sees Team Monodam as a bunch of chumps ready to be milked. Tiki comes back to her senses. Ryoma finds leather scraps just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing. It looks rather caveman-like, and Maki thinks of a dark poem. We lost another 9, technically this time? 8 actually perished. 1 lost to the despair dimension. And after this, Claire de Lune 4. Masaru, Monokuma, Gundam, Azuru, Nekamaru, Rose, Corey in the house. I think next round we'll peek at how the teams are doing. Because right now, I think Team Monotaro's still doing the best. At this point in the game, they've only lost... Ooh, they might have lost 3 though, didn't they? We'll see next time, and who knows what the next round will bring. I'm sure it'll be a very peaceful, very calm, very lax next round. Am I right or am I right? Ha ha ha. Oh, I may be less right than I thought. Maru puts a death collar on Ifumi. GeForce Game Ready driver is available. Okay, good, great. Gonna update that graphics card, I'll tell you what. Mondo tries to rip his death collar off, but he did no, but it had no damage, not a single bit of damage to that death collar. Jiro wonders if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku Togami shoot several white-hot holes into Dimitri's body using his laser gun. You know, that maybe really shouldn't be tournament legal. Togami, we might have to confiscate that. Kaito is practicing pulling back that bowstring. Komaru finds a pitchfork, which she's just gathering all the other weapons. Leon is now mad too. Junko shows how mad she is. Steam coming from her ears. The heat causes a fire, trapping and killing Pietro and Maki in the flames. Izuy's got a table now. Hopefully not a soul goes through it. Chisa, ready to defend those friends. Tiki tries to go to Jotaro, but Jotaro's rats protect him, killing Tiki. His rats are doing work. Taka avoids trees whose branches reach out to grab him in the despair dimension. Hifumi still can't believe that Mukuro's killed somebody. Really, Hifumi? Legit. You can't believe that. Okay. Kurikuma rather. Komaru was up there. Sets up a table for grabbing Jotaro in a headlock. His rats didn't save him from getting slammed right through a table. Monodam and Monica get into an argument over who should be in charge. Well, it is Monodam's team. And Monica will not be in charge in a few moments. Haiji presses the button on my soundboard and plays Samurai Woman, but like that's not... It's not time for... Well, I mean, it is a banger. I guess we'll just keep it going. Kazuichi summons a massive vine, very many massive vines, and says, apparently he hates Samurai Woman because he attacks Haiji and bleeds him dry with those thorns. Hiroko doesn't care much for this place. Monica gets mauled by wild animals. She will not be in charge. Arya loves the way that her rocket launcher feels on her shoulder. Valerian wondered if he should, if he was created rather for this very reason. Murasaki summons a massive spear of ice, not a spear, not a globe, impaling Mahiru. Mikan oh my gosh, there's a bunch of people perishing down there. Mikan can't take her eyes off of Hiroko. Ryoma tugs on his demon in summoning circle. He actually has a demon coming to help him out. Who would have thunk? Seiko gives the doctor the various things that she found. She's like, oh man, the doctor, he's so cool. Munakata, Chihiro's dad is so cool. Munakata loses burst of heroism. He's like, I'm over being a hero, and he will perish for it later. Sakura uses a mysterious gas to knock out Akuma and Komaru in order to put death calls on them, and it did not seal either of their fates, but it did seal the fate of 2 others. As Kiba does his best to avoid Tengen, we do have a bit of a majority vote. And that majority vote sees Kaira, Mondo, Fuihiko, Komaru, Hifumi, and Kurakuma. Forced to play the majority game, Mondo received the most votes and was executed, as well as the sacrifice. Who drew the sacrifice card? None other than Hifumi. Bum 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 bum. I feel like this song, I feel like the majority vote music doesn't get enough love. We'll keep Samurai Woman. In memory of hygiene? Yeah, maybe we don't want Samurai Woman, actually. Let's go back to Proceed. Vertical. Kills Munakata in front of Kazuichi. There's nothing Kazuichi can do, but there is something that Momo can do as she sees one of her teammates perish to the hands of Vertical. Fires an arrow straight and true, piercing Vertical's chest. An arrow shot. It is the Archery games, rest in peace. Himiko's persona levels up Agi to Agi Lao. She's a fire mage. Makes sense. Hiroko cuts Kanon's arm, but Kanon still has the other one. Kanon slices through Hiroko. Goodness gracious, Mukuro won't give up so easily. The pile of fuss that UCB Nakamaru is writhing with maggots. Dr. Taichi uses a slingshot, pelts Tengen with rocks, which is more annoying than anything really. Kokichi's looking for an easy out. Tengen sets up his table before grabbing Monodam by the throat, chokeslams Monodam through the table. Fuigo knocks out Togami. In a fistfight, he's got a death collar on him. He does, yes he does. And Alex can't handle the stress after losing a teammate, has become a little bit more cowardly. We are down to 28, and we will check out everyone's status after this. Claire de Lune 4. Dimitri, Pietro, Maki, Tiki, Jotaro, Haiji, Monica, Mahiru, Mondo, Hifumi, Munakata, Verkle, Hiroko, Monodam. Let's peek. Let's do our peeking, and at the start here, we see remaining on Team Monophony, we have Chihiro, we have Mikan, we have Komaru, and we have Aria. We still have 4 participants from Team Monophony. They could still sweep. Team Monodam is just down to... I'm not going to say just down, because I think they're down to 4 as well, as Akibo, Izioi, Togami, and Tengen. Correct. As we keep on keeping on, we see Team Monokuma down to Kanon, Kokichi, and Murasaki. Still a potential to sweep. That much is true. As we keep on keeping on, we have Team Monokid, who is still doing very well. The team that I picked for today, Leon, Himiko, Ryoma, Junko, Dr. Taichi, Seiko, and Alex all still in. All still in. They could still do that big time sweep. Team Monosuke still has Sakura, who's been going wild this week. Kazuichi, Kurakuma, Valerian, and Momos. They're doing alright too, Team Monosuke. As we go on, lastly, we see Team Monotaru, who has Kaito, Mukuro, Fuigo, and Chisa, and Kairo, but don't forget they have Taka, who is technically out, but could find himself back in via the Despair Dimension. Will it happen? I mean, we gotta proceed to find out. We still got 28 people left. So let's do it. Let's see. Next round C is it? Ryoma has Genocide Jack Scissors. Cute boys beware. Well, that's unfortunate. Kazuichi has a blank expression, seems unresponsive to what's going on. Well, he has lost some entourage members. They're scrambling for hope. They're not gonna find none. I mean, I guess we should probably also focus on that void issue, because we did lose Junko. Regardless, Kaito, Kazuichi. I see why he's got a blank expression now, because he lost his boy. Now Kaito feels a little defeated. He feels lonely. Kaito has let him in. If only. If only he were still around. We gotta find him. We do. We do. And when we do, it'll be a glorious achievement. Jotaro's gone. Kiba feels horrible for what he did. Mikan recalls something about Hiroko, sobs quietly, and Murasaki buries Komaru and Kaito in piles of ice, freezing them both solid. That cryovision, I'll tell you what. Valerian picks up Newton Cool lying in various places. Kurakuma finds a suit of metal armor, which is fitting, actually. It was very fitting. Seiko sweeps up fingerprints. I'm sorry, not fingerprints, footprints. I can speak, I promise. Shiro can't help but admire his own genius mind. Kanon artfully slices Momo in two with her sword. Leon. Oh my gosh, goodness gracious. We'll go down in a second. Leon's got pancakes. He might get a chance to use them. Well play shot by Dr. Taichi leaves Kyra dazed. Arya fires a rocket at Kurokuma, who gets blown to bits. Mukuro tries to kill Togami, but Togami tries to bribe her. Mukuro doesn't die, but she leaves the arena, a very rich woman. Fuiko is ready for target practice. He's got a handgun. Taka wanders off and gets lost and somehow finds his way back to the arena, only to explode because Alex fires an explosive round from her tank. The blast catches Chisa, Taka, Sakura, Kyra, Chihiro, and Junko in its wake, and the tank is left as a pile of sticks and rocks in the aftermath. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at all of the red team members who got out during that one. Goodness gracious. Poor Monotaro. Kokichi flaunts the bikini in front of Leon. Leon is absolutely jealous. Dr. Taichi now has a fishing rod. Izzy spots something shiny in the distance, and Himiko summons their persona, uses Agila, which is enough to burn Kanon to a crisp. We lost quite a few. And I want to point out that only one of these people is blue, so y'all might have to hold up your ones not just for me, but I'm sorry, not just for Paimon, but maybe for me too. It is right now a Claire de Lune 4. Komaru, Kaito, Momo, Kurokuma, Mukuro, Chisa, Taka, Sakura, Kyra, Chihiro, Junko, Kanon. And this is of course outside of any revivals or ghost shenanigans, so we'll see if any of those happens, but we have 7 more until your saving grace picks. Will we see any ghosts, zombies, revivals, or any of the sorts? I mean, we might. Maybe even mushrooms. That soundboard could come up. A lot of things could unfold. Let's see if they do. Next round, we will see. Murasaki has a flamethrower. Oh no. Dr. Taichi casts his rod in the river, pulled out a boot, not even a pair. Something inside of Tengen drives him to fight for what he believes, and he's now a hero. Alex tries to kill Fuiko, but I guess her kill count was just too big. Fuiko does indeed perish. Does not perish. Instead, Alex perishes via Fuiko's hand. Seiko accepts her shadow as Seiko, and she's got the power of Persona. Murasaki sets Izio's table on fire. Murasaki then slams Izio through a flaming table. Ryoma still can't believe that he summoned a demon and now has it working for him. Who would have thunk? Togami feels unstoppable with his laser gun. Kibaha just wants it to be over already. Himiko summons her persona, uses Agilao, enough to burn Tengen to a crisp. He could have been a hero. Never meet your heroes. Himiko's persona gained enough experience to learn Mar Agi Dine. That's important. That could be bad for plenty of people. Himiko just definitely powered up, especially here within a very few amount of people left. She's one to watch. Kokichi still flaunting that bikini. Leon feeds pancakes to the wild beast, befriending them temporarily. Fuiko aims his handgun in the distance. Arya attacks Dr. Taichi from behind, gets rid of him. Valerian's found a table, hopefully nobody goes through it, and Mikon does something really cute. Kazuichi's still really unresponsive to what's going on. He was like, I'm losing all of my homies, all of them. They're all dropping like flies, but we lost another 4. And for those 4, it's a Claire de Lune 4. Alex, Izioi, Tengen, Dr. Taichi. 13 remain. Who will those 13 be? I don't know. I mean, we actually know who those 13 are. Who will be going onto the bracket? Who will be earning the gold medal in archery? Those are different questions, and we're gonna find out by proceeding. Who's gonna even make your top 10, your saving grace picks? What will unfold in this next round now that Himiko's got that major persona move? Will she use it? She will. She will. Oh my gosh. And we do have a ghost. Ryoma wields his scissors, committing Jack-style genocide on Arya, Togami, and Mikon. Okay, Ryoma. Seiko summons her persona, uses Zio, shocking Kiba, leaving him dazed. Leon wonders who left pancakes in the arena in the first place. It was me. Acknowledge me. Himiko summons their persona, uses Agidine. Goodness gracious, I always tongue-tie on that one. As an Inferno engulfs Ryoma, Kiba, and Kokichi, goodness gracious. Fuiko fires his gun at Valerian but misses. Tiki's writhing with maggots. Dark Energy rolls around Gundam's body, he's back as a ghost. Mikon's back as a zombie. Kazuichi puts a death call on Murasaki. And she wants to use her flamethrower again as Valerian's sobbing uncontrollably, maybe after losing his brothers in this game. I'm unsure, but 7 remain. Who will claim victory? Who will claim a spot onto that bracket? I don't know, but after this Claire de Lune, you guys might need some new picks, don't you? First, it's a Claire de Lune 4. Arya, Togami, Mikan, Ryoma, Kiba, Kokichi. Well, I think it's time we figure out how this game's gonna unfold. Keep in mind we now have 2 wild cards in play, a Ghost in Gundam and Mikan as a zombie. But that does not hinder the fact that you may need some new picks, and those picks can be noted as your, what do we call them again? Oh yes, Saving Grace picks. Team Monophony is actually out, but Mikan could steal a victory as a zombie. Could she do it? Very much so. Very possible. But we move on to Team Monotaro, who are also suffering so badly, but they have one sole survivor, and that is Fuyiko. Can he carry on with a sharpshooter ability, hit one final shot, one last beat to win this match, and earn the team that's in first place even more points? As we go onward, we see Team Monokuma, who I was gonna say are absolutely sucking, but they do have one of their champions in play, Murasaki, who's got a kill count on 5 folks. Could Murasaki win this one, or at least place for her team? We'll have to wait and see. As we go onward, we see Team Monosuke has a shell-shocked Kazuichi who still doesn't know what to do with himself, but they also have a very strongly performing Valerian. Will unfold? I'm unsure. But lastly, we have we have Team Monodam, who are completely out, actually. They have no hope, in fact, 0 hope for Team Monodam. After yesterday's great performance, they struggle today. But Team Monokid could still sweep. They have Leon, they have Himiko, who's out here powerful right now. They have a Ghost in Gundam, and they have Seiko. What does all this mean? I don't know. It means that you need to make your Saving Grace picks. I'll make mine right now in the comments first, second, third. Who are you rooting for at this point in time? When we talk about canon characters, you already know who's still in. When we talk about OCs, I think it's just a battle between Valerian, Murasaki. Is it just those two? It's just those 2 OCs remaining. Which one is going to take the victory? The longest lasting OC will claim a spot on that bracket. Who's it gonna be? I don't know. I'm gonna make my picks. I still think the sweep's gonna happen, so give me Leon for first, Himiko for second. Actually, Himiko for first because she's popping off. Give me Leon for second, and give me Seiko for third because you never count out Miss Seiko. Those are your final 7. And without further ado, they are all caught. Eyes locked. Hearts beating in sync with the same pulse, determination, even I think the same fate as that of... Did we hear this earlier before? Yeah, we did, but it's still a samurai woman. Look at this. Himiko, dangerous right now. Incredibly dangerous. But also keep in mind, we got a ghost, we got a zombie. I don't know how this is going to play out, but we're about to find out. Next round sees Tiki is also back as a zombie. Things might go a little bit wild because we also have another ghost in play down there. Kazuichi eats something she shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pain. Gundam misses meal at dinner. Seiko upgrades that persona from Zio to Zionga, or rather levels up, upgrading Zio to Zionga. Fuyiko finds herself face to face with Himiko, shoots her dead with his gun. Goodness gracious, Dark Angel swirls around Kanon's body, reanimating her corpse. She's back as a ghost. Murasaki finds a shiny red balloon. A dangerous place for such a poppable entity. Hopefully it perishes. Leon tops his fruit with pancakes. Ryoma, his demon can't find him before remembering Ryoma has died. Mikan's still a zombie, dangling her withered rims around, fiddling with them. And Valerian now has a dimensional scythe in the final 5 that could be a game changer. Will it change the game? I'm not sure. Whose game is it? Let's find out after this terrible turnabout for Kazuichi, Himiko. We're at your final 5 now, but we also got a whole bunch of shenanigans in place now, because Gundam's still a ghost, but we now have Tiki the zombie in addition to Mikan the zombie, and we have Kanon the ghost in addition to Gundam the ghost. Will we have any ghosts possess anybody, or will we have zombies take over the zombie apocalypse? I mean, we gotta find out, don't we? But right now it is your final five, and your final five consists of Valerian. They consist of Leon. They consist of Murasaki. They consist of Fuyuhiko, and they consist of Seiko. Those are your final truly alive five. And they are all caught in what we like to call within our final five a crises of fate. Shall we? Let's do it. Final five. Who will walk out with that gold medal? Who? Oh man. Interesting going-ons here. Valerian really doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Fuyuhiko. Wait. They didn't sweep. They didn't sweep, but let's keep on keeping on. I mean, you guys should basically acknowledge me at this point. Valerian really doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko's gone. Gundam's a ghost. Mikan's a zombie. Murasaki pops her own balloon. Has the creepiest smile on her face. Goodness gracious. Kanan misses me out of dinner. Tiki dangles her withered rims around, fiddling with them. Seiko summons their persona, uses Yanga, a strong bolt of lightning, electrocutes Valerian. Seiko's persona has gained enough experience to learn Mazio and Dine. Goodness gracious. And Murasaki tells Leon to have a nice day. Leon screams, "Don't tell me what to do," before killing Murasaki in a rage. And this is where we kind of have to make a decision. Because at this point, it is, first and foremost, a terrible turnabout for Fuyuhiko, Valerian, Murasaki. So, at this point in time, Team Monokuma earns 10 points. And then it becomes a battle between Leon and Seiko. Now, they have so many perks and things, we could just click continue, but they're not going to try and take out each other. And that's the big ticket thing. Right now, Murasaki actually does make the bracket. Who would have thunk? Valerian just missing out, but still has 2 more appearances to try and make it happen. Here, we'll scroll down. I think in terms of fairness for the alive people, we do restart with just Seiko and Leon. I think we do kind of have to do that. However, this is the total KO count for right now. Look at it. But I will say this, and it is certain at this point, that Team Monokuma gets 10 points. And Team Monica didn't sweep, but they did real good. They did pretty alright. However, let's go back to team setup. Okay, well look. That's our decision. I do want to see what would have happened next round. Oh, it would have been a ghost round. Who would have even thunk? We would have never found out. We would have never found. Oh wait, in the ghost round, Seiko wins. In the ghost round, Seiko wins. Nothing really changes. But that's not what we're really doing. What we're really doing is going back to team setup, and we are eliminating everybody except for Leon and Seiko. And with our bows, we have a 1v1, and I can now ask you legit, who will it be? Between these final two, Seiko, Leon. Team Monokid, they did alright. They earned themselves some big points this episode, but we also have to determine who's actually getting that gold medal. And between this janitor, who is a tag team aficionado, a future Hall of Fame, a current Hall of Famer in terms of Band-Aid, but probably a future Hall of Famer all on her own, because Seiko's getting up there and wins. And it took a long time to get there, but she did get there. She is a multi-time tag team champion with multiple teams. And Leon is a former tag team champion as well. Maybe not a Hall of Famer career, but could try and take the first steps to getting there today. Will he? I doubt it. My money's on Seiko, because you never count her out either. She's reaching that status of you never count out Seiko too. There's like a thin line of folks you never count out. It's Nagito, it's Mew, sometimes Yuta, but Seiko, I think she's in the conversation for that. And this is why, because as we start round 1, we see Leon's got a table, and she's got my climate change remote. Will Seiko use it? As we click next round again, Seiko puts a death collar on Leon while he's asleep. It's not really going to do all that much, which is that one no sold there, and yep, that's exactly what I expected. She didn't even need to get her hands dirty. She's got a table too, and Leon was like, I'm gonna put you through that table, just you wait and see. Turns around, he's off of a cliff. It is a terrible turnabout for her. So I mean, like, it was fate. She would have won if we continued in the other simulator, and right now she would have won too. In fact, she did win because I can say that she's your winner. As if there were ever any doubt. When it got down to just Team Monaco, I looked in the eyes, I was like, oh, well, Seiko's winning. This one is easy. Easy peasy, you better believe Seiko's gonna be the one and only. She's gonna be that one. She's gonna be the homie. She's gonna be the realist in the room. Seiko, congratulations, gold medalist added to your repertoire. Archery takes Seiko. Did I say Archery takes Seiko? Probably did. Adding up these points, regardless. First and foremost, Archery. I put Seiko and all of the medics in this one because, you know, like, Archery, you're taking shots, and they give out shots, so I was like, oh, I kind of like that reasoning, and Seiko, she was like, you better believe I got that pinpoint accuracy. I'm gonna hit you right in those veins, you better believe. You love to see it, and that accuracy did help because as you pull up that bracket, she does indeed make it. And as we sing around and you pull up your bracket for the OCs, Murasaki also makes it, guaranteeing another shot at that championship should she lose it on the way to the finale. However, this is what we're also looking at. We see the teams. Team Monokuma actually did pick up 10 points thanks to Murasaki as we go on. Team Monotaro didn't earn any. In fact, they haven't earned any in the past 3 episodes, or 2 episodes rather. Still sitting at 95, but like, I mean, like, you know, that's still strong. Team Monofini, however, started off this season hot, but has cooled off, staying at 50 for a while. However, the real team that has stayed cool since the get-go is Team Monosuke, who hasn't earned points. In fact, they're the only team that hasn't earned points since the first episode where teams were starting to get points. They are still at 10. They gotta do better. Team Monokid, however, is the team that we needed to watch today. The blue team ran rampant, and now at 90 points, just 5 points away from snatching victory from Team Monotaro. And lastly, no points for Team Monodam, but they are still definitely in the running. We're only, what, 6? Are we 6 already? 6 weeks into action? Yeah, I guess that's technically true, yeah. We're 6 weeks into action. We got a whole rest of the season to go. We're not even halfway through the season. We got plenty of time. Plenty of time for anybody to catch up. And in all actuality, Team Monosuke could catch up. If they get even a single sweep, not even a sweep, if they get like first and second in like 2 episodes, they're right back in it. That's all it is to it. That's how close the Dangan-lympics tend to stay. But they're gonna have to get some points soon. That is the episode. Next week, I don't know what the events are going to be, but I know who's going to be in the OC ones. Because it's our last set of OC tag teams and OC singles before every OC for this season has been introduced for the first time. And after that, the Agent of Chaos wheel for the OCs will increase. What will unfold then? I'm not sure, but I'm excited to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all the time that we have today. It is the Year of the Radiance. Toon Link, Day of Bravo, Day of Anomaly, and Anomaly Cars. Tomorrow, I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to do something. We might start a new series tomorrow. We might not. We might stream tomorrow. We might not. It's all a matter of how much time Saturday is gonna have, but we'll see. I'm excited to find out, though. Toodaloo, Flight Crew, as always, thank you for watching.